A tremendous shot there from Bjornsson, and that one goes wide. Looks like Bjornsson is down too, and boy, that would be big for the Blue Devils. Holding that left ankle, and a good sign he's gonna be helped to his feet by Luckhurst. Might have just twisted it. Had a tremendous look at it, but a nice play by Rohrmans on a ball right at him. Rohrmans just batted it down, and it'll stay with the Royals here. Masalis. This way now for Thomas. At 4-2 setback at 8th ranked Clemson a couple of weeks ago as well. Luckhurst tries to flick it on for Bjornsson, but he was double teamed. Blue Devils do come out of there with it. It's Masalis who works it all the way back to Spiel. Hot right there in the middle. Head up. This way for Masalis. Racito touches one on for Kerr. And a foul, belatedly, but a foul nonetheless against Queens as Kabusu goes down. And Duke will have an opportunity. See how Duke wants to play this one. Do they just want to put it in play or get something going toward goal? Looks like they are going to get something going toward the goal here. Hot will take the strike for Duke. It looked like it was Hot for the moment. He will take the right-footed strike, but it's headed away, kept alive by the Blue Devils. Thomas squares and wins the throw in for the Blue Devils. Masalis takes it. Go back and forth. Masalis turned it over. Stepping through was Alvarez. But Duke gets it right back. Queens just unable to do anything really against this Blue Devil defense, and has done such a nice job of dominating the possession in this attacking third. Nothing to show for it yet for Duke other than 6 shots and 1 on goal. Less than 20 minutes to go opening half. Masalis directs one for Thomas. Seems like Duke wants to play this way, but through Masalis and Thomas, they win a throw in here, a little closer to midfield. Masalis quickly flips it in. Burns reverses one for Kabusu. Kabusu looking for an angle, and nobody making a run in time. Trying to get it to Luckhurst on that far post, but a little too much air underneath the pass, and another goal kick coming for Queens. Royals do not have a shot yet tonight. Just 1 foul against Queens, not a whole lot to write home about thus far. Only 1 corner kick that's belonged to the Blue Devils. And Rohrmans to play that one. Idinch settles it. Idinch, one of those key returners for Queens, 2 in white. the senior from St. Petersburg in Florida. Second team All-Atlantic Sun last year. Started all 17 games for the team and actually played every minute for Queens last year. Over 1,500 minutes. Full time in every contest. On ahead, Bjornsson. Thomas settles it off his chest. Plays it far post, and Bjornsson couldn't get there in time. Although it's Kerr who keeps the possession. Kabusu has it now for Duke. To the middle and Acito. Acito charging ahead. Hot, then just wedges one ahead. And a foul against the Blue Devils off the ball. First foul against Duke tonight. Gets it back to Queens. Taken away nicely by Acito. Gets through the crowd. And a headsy play to find Masalis. Masalis wearing that captain armband for the Blue Devils. Oh, had that one knocked down nicely. Good play by Borlat Jaga. And then spinning away, Zachariah. It comes all the way back now to Bender. And Jorgensen and Bjornsson. Bjornsson took it away. Duke has it. Luckhurst for Thomas in the middle, ushered aside nicely. Far post headed down, and Luckhurst a bit unlucky that time. Duke ready to make some subs. A quintet of subs for the Blue Devils. A bit off the side of the foot for Rohrmans. Settled though. Bender. Pressed by Thomas. You see the Blue Devils pressing a little more, trying to create the turnover, which they do. And now with 15 minutes to go, we'll see if the Blue Devils can go forward and get a goal in the final moments of the first half. Jorgensen. Pinballs around. Masalis right back for Jorgensen now. Acito perhaps looking to get it to Kabusu. He does. Kabusu drags that one with him, finds Hot. Will kind of roll up his leg a bit. Hot keeps it through a couple defenders into the box, and it's poked away. Queens doesn't have numbers, but a chance to at least clear it. Instead, it goes right through the wickets, and it's picked up by Duke. Saw Hot trying to just no-look one there to Bjornsson. Nothing to show for it. And an out. Throw in coming for Queens. Subs for Duke. Jose Ortega is in. Julius Suber is in. Cameron Kerr is in. Felix Barajas and Colton Pleasance all in for Duke.
Number 11, Colton Pleasance. Number 13, Jose Ortega.
Burns out.
And number 18, Julius Suber.
Thomas out. Kerr, Drew Kerr out. Bjornsson and Luckhurst going to the bench with just over 13 minutes remaining in this opening 45. Nothing. 7 shots for Duke, only 1 of them on goal. Similar to how things started for Duke last week against Howard, a game that was 0-0 through the first half and then into the first 5 minutes of the second half. Barajas up to play it, has the turnover. Barajas at the top of the box, drives one, punched away by Rohrmans. Barajas off the bench and making an impact immediately, looking for his second goal of the year. Blue Devils will keep it. Subs for Queens as Oliver Keener enters the contest, as does Amin Ibrahim
and number 24,
and Cole Pompayan will also check in. Pompayan, the sophomore from Marietta, Georgia. Ibrahim out of Charlotte. Keener out of Tuscaloosa. So both sides subbing. And the final quarter of this first half. Stays with the Blue Devils, at least for the moment, and it will remain with Duke. Throw in deep into the corner. Great chance here for Duke. But taken away nicely by Queens. Good play there by the Royals. That's a lot of contact there on a 50-50 ball. Kabusu helps win it for Duke, and a foul against Queens. Duke quickly puts it in play. They've got Barajas on the wing. Do they go this way? They do. Here is the aforementioned Barajas. Tries to drag it with him, forced to retreat, goes all the way back to Jorgensen in the middle. Acito now, head up, looking. He's got Masalis this way. Settles it off his chest. Barajas. Back for Hot. Barajas looks inside the box. Good ball in, batted down nicely, and it will stay with Duke. Masalis to toss it in. Directs one for Hot. Now it comes to Barajas. Duke trying to work one back to the middle, and Pleasance unable to get it to him. Instead, it's Ibrahim who has it. And then Duke quickly takes it away again. Kabusu. Now Acito in the middle. Under 10 minutes to go now, opening half. Queens has weathered a couple of storms here in the first half. A pair of big saves for Rohrmans on a couple of shots right at him, and a good step through there. Foul against Masalis. Really had nowhere to go. Pompayan stepped in, made the nice play, and then Masalis got tangled up. Couldn't get away from the Queens player, so it's a foul against Duke. First time the Blue Devils have been called for a foul in the opening half. All the way back to Spiel, who's yet to face a shot. Pleasance this way from Masalis. Kerr has it, plays it ahead. Throw-in coming for Duke. Suber couldn't quite get there. Blue Devils need a new ball, and they will get one after that one hopped over the fence. So throw in here for Suber with 8.5 minutes to go. Kerr trying to get free. It comes instead to Ortega, back to Suber. Suber, the talented freshman, had his first goal against Howard last week, and there's a late first half corner kick coming for Duke. Their second of the half. Masalis will have the honor. This is the same corner where Duke had the kick earlier tonight.
Is number 12, Ruben Masalis.
See if this results in the first tally of the night. Salas does have Hot hanging out over in the corner in case they want to go with a short kick. Hand up. Service in. Near post. Knocked away by Idich. And again, it'll result in a corner for Duke. They go quickly. Comes right into Hot. Hot chips one in. All the way to the post and a little wide of that near post to us. Duke making a nice run there with Cito. He got tangled up. Everybody appears to be okay. Headsy play for Duke. And again, the Blue Devils, 3 corner kicks in the first half. Nothing to show for it yet. And headed out by Duke. Jorgensen couldn't quite corral it. Sub for Queens. Cesar Mendoza, the junior from Winston-Salem, is in. Played in 3 matches a year ago for a total of 55 minutes.
Cesar Mendoza.
Mendoza 8 matches as a rookie a couple of years ago. In here tonight against the Blue Devils for the final 6.5 minutes of this opening half. Barajas nearly had a goal for Duke when he entered the game, but a great save by Rormans. Duke looking for one here, headed out. Back to Masalis, though, who feels some pressure. That ball mishit. Ibrahim makes a charge at it, but Spiel gets there in plenty of time. And now Duke sets up. 6 minutes remaining, first half. And off his line, Rormans makes the play with Suber racing ahead. That one didn't really threaten for the Blue Devils. A lot of contact, no foul called. Queens comes away with it. Duke wants the offside flag to go up, and it does. First time Queens has been called for the offside tonight. Was one of their best opportunities developing, but again, the offside flag goes up, nothing to show for it. Jorgensen. This way for Masalis. Flicked on ahead. Ortega is knocked down, and that's a foul, and it might be a card. No, just a foul. And Duke will have it right outside the 18. A hard foul there called on Mirich. A transfer from Loyola Marymount, and now Duke with a brilliant opportunity in the final 4.5 minutes. Masalis and Kerr both in the neighborhood. Beg your pardon, it's Hot and Kerr both in the neighborhood. Hot. Ready. Plays one to the top of the box. Kind of got stuck on the foot of Masalis and ushered away. Pompayon racing after it for Queens, has it, and he's tripped down, and a foul against the Blue Devils. Now Queens can get something going toward the goal. Mendoza ready. He has the honor just across the midfield line. Mendoza, good ball in. Headed out by the Blue Devils. Kept in by Queens, just dunked. And an easy play for Spiel, like a infielder just catching a pop-up. Less than 3 minutes to go. Barajas. To the middle now, goes all the way past Acito over to Kabusu. Pleasance this way for Jorgensen. Trying to get it to Barajas. Masala's trying to help. Barajas wins it. Hot in the middle for Duke. Leaves one for Pleasance in the middle. And then the Blue Devil is able to get it back. And a late foul caught against Jorgensen. And the clock stopped with 2:10 to go. Gets a warning. Pinballs around a bit on that 50-50 ball. Won nicely by Alvarez, and now Queens trying to build one in terms of an attack with less than 2 minutes to go. Throw in for Duke. 95 seconds left. Boy, this feels very similar to last week against Howard in what was a scoreless game through the first 45 minutes. And then Duke, 5 minutes into the second half, found a way to break through in a big way, scoring 10 goals in 40 minutes. Can they accomplish a similar feat tonight? We'll see. I'm sure the Blue Devils would love to get one here in the final 70 seconds. Barajas draws a crowd, works his way through traffic, and Duke will have a throw in. And they'll give it to Massalis with a minute to go in the half. Massalis looking in for Pleasance. Acito now. 45 seconds to go. Acito gets it right back. He goes down, no call, we play on. 40 seconds left, and does Queens want to move forward, or are they content just to dunk one on ahead and be happy with a 0-0 game through the first 45 minutes? It looks like that is the case. 30 seconds left, Queens just going to play one ahead. Duke will have the throw in here. 20 seconds left in the first half. Hot gets it. It comes to Jorgensen.
10, 9,
Barajas
8, 7,
tries to track
6,
it down. Good job
5,
there by
4,
Bender to
3,
keep it away from the Blue Devils. And
1.
that is the half. 0-0 through 45 minutes at Koskinen Stadium. Second half comes your way in about 15 minutes on ACC Network
The
Extra.
score at halftime, Duke 0, Queens 0. Fans, stop by the concession stand here in Koskinen Stadium for your game day food and drink needs. Hot dogs, Bojangles Supremes and fries, cheeseburgers, popcorn, hot pretzels, candy, and Coca-Cola products, including Dasani water, are available for purchase. All sales are credit card only. hospitality space is available in Koskinen Stadium with Scandalaris Pavilion and Kennedy Tower's Cohen Family Hospitality Suite. To receive more information on how you may reserve these spaces, please email hospitality@duke.edu. Hey, Duke student athletes, if you are hearing this announcement, you are likely getting points in the Duke Fan League. To solidify those points, scan the QR code on the video board now to check in for today's game and earn points. For game information, DFL updates, and more, follow the DFL on Instagram @Duke Fan League. Student athletes supporting student athletes. Watch Duke Soccer all season long on ACC Network. Plus ACC PM's weekday coverage of all ACC action. Cover it all on ACCN.
NC State, really red. And then a wolf pack.
We got a wolf. They're the wolf pack. I think it's wearing a hat.
I don't know if they include something with a wolf.
Alright, this one's not going as well as the last.
Tattoo of a wolf on my hand, but I have no idea how to draw one. Yeah, it's kind of looking like that wolf right now.
Oh, this is so bad. This is not good. This is not good.
It's gonna be terrible. She's not even close. It's not too bad, right?
I'm so sorry.
Okay, here we go. NC State. Oh, this is gonna be the worst one yet. Something like that.
I think there's a hat. This is a wolf. I think I might just stick with this. How'd we do?
Tickets are available now for the semifinals and championship games of the 2024 ACC Men's Soccer Tournament at Wake Met Soccer Park in Cary, North Carolina. Semifinals are scheduled for Thursday, November 14th at 5:30 and 8 p.m. with the title match set for Sunday, November 17th at noon. Single game tickets for the semifinal matches are $10 in advance and $15 on game day, while championship game tickets are $15 in advance and $20 on game day. All ACC students are admitted for free with a valid school ID. Visit www.theacc.com/tickets to get yours today.
Scored 10 goals over the final 40 minutes. We'll see what transpires here in half number 2 as the Blue Devils get the opening touch. Great to have you with us from Koskinen Stadium tonight. Thanks for sticking with us for the second half of this one. It comes this way for Kabusu. Played back into the middle now. Acito pokes one on ahead. Into the attacking third. Duke has it. Masalas plays one out wide. Duke looking for a lane. Comes in looking for Bjornsson. It's nicked away and will stay with the Blue Devils. Quick throw in coming for Duke. Bjornsson. Oh, nice little pass there into the box. Blue Devils in front, and it ricochets around and out. Kerr was right there. He had a chance to drive it home. Instead, it's the 4th corner of the night for Duke. Masalas has the honors.
Corner kick for the Blue Devils is number 23, Keenan.
Check that, it's Hot who will have the corner kick. Masalas in the short corner there. Duke jockeying for position. Good ball. Headed out nicely by Queens, and a foul against the Blue Devils will give it back to the Royals. Queens University of Charlotte, as you mentioned in the first half, their 3rd season as a Division I program after a lengthy stay at Division II in which they had significant success since the start of the program in the 1989-90 season when the Royals won 14 regular season titles, 6 conference tournament titles, 8 appearances in the NCAA tournament, and a couple of Elite Eights at the Division II level, and have made the transition to Division I, competing in the A-Sun. Luckhurst fouled from behind, getting a little more physical to start the second half compared to what it was in that opening half. Fouls were 4-2 against Duke at the 3rd foul against Queens. Here come the Blue Devils the other way. Burns for Acito. Kabusu. Hot uses that touch line, feeds one through the middle. Right-footed shot, a save, and the ricochet goes in for the Blue Devils.
Blue Devils goal. Man, look up towards the press box.
It just flicked around off the ricochet. The Blue Devils able to strike first. Luke Thomas had the initial shot there for the Blue Devils. It was saved by Rohrmans, and then off the ricochet, the Blue Devils able to trickle it over the goal line and into the back of the net. And the 1-0 Duke lead. Good ball in, and it's headed on by Bjornsson, but a little bit wide. Goes as an own goal, by the way. Give the Blue Devils that 1-0 lead. Bit unlucky there for Queens after they had played so well. And that's sort of how it started for Duke last week against Howard. First goal was not an own goal. It's Thomas who had the shot and then trickled it past the keeper. Here's Hot. Plays one in for Bjornsson, who heads one just wide of the near post. Oh, a good flick on there off the header for Bjornsson, who was looking for his 11th of the season. And a little bit unlucky. It was just a little bit to the right of that near post. Tried to go in the upper 90. And now the Blue Devils really peppering the net to start the second half. Foul there against Queens. Bjornsson gets it and couldn't keep it in. A lot of air underneath that pass. Throw in for the Royals. But now have to really be thinking about trying to press forward, take a few more gambles, just try to get something. And they're attacking third. That foul certainly helps. Queens does not have a shot tonight. The Blue Devils are only giving up about 8.5 shots per game this year. Meanwhile, Duke taking just shy of 17 shots per game. They're at 10 right now with 3 shots on goal. Racing after it, saving it is Kerr. Hot now in the middle. Directs one for Kabusu. Kabusu weaves to the middle, looking for Bjornsson. Really telegraphed that pass. Easy play for Queens to get it back out to the middle area. Off his line, Rohrman's able to make the sliding save. And Rohrman's will halt play. Boots it away, the left-footed kick. That's nearly a handball there, it looked like, against the Blue Devils, but we play on. Comes through the middle, and a foul against Duke. Kabusu, the culpable party. Maybe the first real threatening opportunity for Queens here. They can get something going toward the goal. We'll wait and see. Ball in. Punched out of there by Spiel off a good shot in by Zachariah. Blue Devils weather that half chance. Queens, though, trying to keep the pressure on. Played ahead by Alvarez, and Spiel will watch it and picks it up as Borla-Jega was threatening. And we talked about it in the first half, and the only 8.6 shots per game taken by Queens this year kind of tells you the story. They've had a hard time generating a lot of offense. Just 12 total goals scored this year. They'll need at least 1 tonight in order to earn a point. Blue Devils an own goal here in the second half to take the lead. Good move there by Duke and Kerr. And a whistle and a card has been assessed to Duke. I believe it'll go against Drew Kerr, and it will.
A yellow card has been assessed to Duke's number 10, Drew Kerr.
So Kerr gets the yellow. Only the 22nd yellow card against the Blue Devils this season. So in the 52nd minute, Kerr is issued the card. .50-50 ball won by Queens. It comes for Zachariah, who had that drive on the net. Was not recorded as a shot, however, after Spiel came out off his line and just punched it away. Bjornsson, certainly the attention seeker there. Plays it on ahead for Hott, looking to reverse it, and does. Duke spreads out, leading by a goal, looking to add on. Burns from a Salas, left-footed drive. Oh, and it's ticked off the fingertips of Rohrman's, resulting in a corner kick for Duke. Good idea there by the Blue Devils and nearly worked perfectly. Instead, the corner kick coming.
Taking the corner kick for the Blue Devils will be number 12.
And it'll be Salas with a chance to perhaps complete what he started. This one will go into the box. Masalas, a deep exhale, left-footed drive, and through harm's way for the moment. Settled by Thomas, and that one goes in! Third of the year for Luke Thomas, and a 2-0 Duke lead.
Fans, look up towards the press box. We've got miniature soccer balls flying your way.
What a strike from just outside of the 18-yard box. A brilliant play by Thomas, who settled it and drove it past Rormans.
By number 16, Luke Thomas.
And now the task for Queens becomes even more difficult. Down 2 goals against the Duke defense that has gone back-to-back contests without allowing a goal. You certainly feel like the Blue Devils are starting to hit their defensive stride. Only 1 goal allowed in the last 3 contests. That was a 2-1 win over Elon back on October the 8th, the last time the Blue Devils have allowed a goal. A Duke team that's permitted 16 goals this year. Gave up the 2 at SMU in a 2-2 draw. But that's been the last time Duke's allowed multiple goals in a contest. And leading by 2 here, and perhaps looking for more. Duke returning to ACC play on Friday night to take on Virginia Tech in Blacksburg. On Saturday night, I beg your pardon. And a foul there against Kerr, who's got to be careful. He's already been issued that 1 yellow card. And it will be a throw in for Queens, down by 2. So a pivotal game for Duke in the ACC, currently 5th into this weekend, a point behind Wake Forest. Blue Devils do control their own destiny, though. Just keep on winning. Blue Devils searching for their 7th victory of the season tonight. Ranked in the top 10 again. Trying to take care of business here at home, win their 3rd home contest of the year. And that one out off of the Queens player. Goal kick coming for Spiel and the Blue Devils. Burns moves away from the defender, and now the Blue Devils can really use some clock. Certainly their ally here is Duke. Now the mission just to keep this 2-goal lead and get out of here with everybody healthy and ready to go in Blacksburg this weekend. Borlat Jaggi, named ASUN Player of the Week earlier this week. He was the first Queens player to be named Player of the Week in the conference since they joined the Division I ranks. Brando back
Returning
in.
to the game,
Calo Brando.
Number 10, Caio Brando.
Caio Brando out of Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. 13 games, 10 starts, a couple of assists last year. Second team All South Atlantic Conference earlier in his career. That was when they being Queens, member of the Division II ranks. Again, a program that's transitioning to Division I, their third year as part of the transition, and eligible for the NCAA tournament until the 26-27 season, but they can't qualify for the ASUN championship. This way for Kabusu. Plenty of room to operate. Kabusu wedges one in, settled for a moment, then ushered aside. It stays for Hott, who drives one right on, but a save made by Rohrmans. Good no call there by the officials. Just letting that one develop. Blue Devils come away with it. And Kabusu couldn't corral it. No shots yet for Queens. Queens wanted a foul there. Borlajegi was pleading his case to no avail, and the Blue Devils the other way now. Leckhurst gets it out of harm's way. Now a run looking for Kerr. Settles it into the box. Kerr for Bjornsson. Bjornsson creates a little bit of space. That one feathered away, loose at the, or in the box, and then cleared out near the midline. Blue Devils with a Cito win it. He'll have to force it back to Spiel as Duke will build the attack again. Just a game of keep away here for the Blue Devils. Leading by 2. This was a 0-0 game through the first half. Duke got an own goal to take the 1-0 lead before Luke Thomas had a strike from outside the 18 to give the Blue Devils the 2-0 advantage, and that's where we stand now. No foul called. And now we do get a late whistle. It'll stay with the Blue Devils, who tried to play quickly, but they'll have to put it back down. Now the official saying, no, it's my fault. I think the official pointed the wrong way. So the Blue Devils will put it back in play here. Hott had it taken away. Feldman was a second-team All-ASUN pick a year ago. Appeared in 17 matches for the Royals with 8 starts, played over 800 minutes, and led the team with 17 points, but the points have been tough to come by tonight, as have the shots. Good play there by Duke's defense to use the touch line as an extra defender and win the goal kick, which Spiel plays quickly, and Duke marches ahead. Kabusu and Kerr. It's Kerr who has it. Kerr out to the middle. Played on ahead, looking for Burns. Instead, it comes to Bjornsson, who scores his 11th of the year.
Blue Devils goal! Fans, look up towards the press box. We've got miniature soccer balls coming your way.
Bjornsson in the 61st minute with his 11th goal of the season to lead the Blue Devils. And the native of Iceland makes it a 3-0 Duke advantage. That might be the end of the night for a few of the Blue Devils.
For the Blue Devils, number 6, Cam Kerr. Number
Cam
11,
Kerr's in.
Colton Pleasance.
Pleasance back in.
Nicholas Switcher.
Nicholas Witter also in as the night done for Jorgensen, for Burns, and for Drew Kerr as well. With Duke ahead 3-0, and now the Blue Devils certainly feel like they can probably go deeper into the bench. 28 minutes to go in this one. And again, the goal, just get out of here healthy and be ready to go for Virginia Tech this weekend. Those conference games so important, especially in the final 2 weeks of the season. Bjornsson trying to get behind the defense, looking for a brace. He's pushed down. And remember Bjornsson, who was holding his ankle earlier tonight in the first half when he had a shot. Foul there against Queens will give Duke a chance just outside of the 18 to punch home another one. Chipped in. It comes all the way through, nearly Kerr sneaking behind the defense there. It's flipped out as Kerr a bit shaken up. Comes all the way out near the middle line. Somebody lost a shin guard. And now all the way back to Spiel. No foul was called there, just a hard play. And certainly see some frustration for Borlat JG. Pleasance, Masalis now. And this is just what the Blue Devils want to do. Keep possession, chew the clock. Oh, good play by Hott, turning away from the defender. He drives one that just missed the far post. Had an open look to the goal. A little bit too much on it as it misses that far post, bottom left. And Queens able to survive that shot attempt by the Blue Devils. Hot an ACC all-freshman team a couple of years ago. 18 games for Duke, over 1,000 minutes with 1 assist. Does have a goal this year. Bit of a forearm there from Queens, and Feldman called for the foul. Didn't think much of that call, shaking his head. Hott will put it in play. Kabusu works it all the way back down to Acito. Witter has it. Try to get it to Kabuso and Duke. Kabusu to the middle and Pleasance. Touched by Hott. Right back for Kabusu. Now Hott. Kabusu turns away from one defender. Gets it to Kerr. And Duke connecting passes nicely here. Hott weaves through some space in the middle. Pleasance now. That's Witter, beg your pardon. Pushed ahead. Behind the defense. And nearly in the back of the net. Subs for Queens. Ibrahim returning. And Pedro Palaro is in for the first time. Palaro out of Brazil, the junior who picked Queens because of the academics and the opportunity, he says, to develop towards the professional ranks. Playing in his first match of the season. Comes in here in the final 24+ minutes of this one with his team down 3-0. Looks like the game is over for Feldman, the second team All-ASUN a year ago. Michel Feldman out of Frankfurt, Germany. One of those international players. 9 different countries represented on this Queens roster this year. 31 student athletes, 9 different countries, and 9 different states on the roster. 10 players that call North Carolina home for this Queens program. School based out of Charlotte. As we told you earlier, was so dynamic at the Division II level, and looking for the, we'll be glad, I'm sure, when the transition to Division I is complete. Here's Hott with it. Has Kabusu on the wing. Instead, he'll play one on ahead into the box. Right back for Kabusu. Good ball for the moment that was in, but a better defensive play by Queens to get it out of there. You saw Ibrahim making the run. Ibrahim is playing in his rookie season. Playing in his 10th match of this year. Played a season-high 42 minutes in a 3-0 loss to South Carolina. Kabusu trying to race it down. He does. Kabusu is onside. Flicks one. That's handled nicely by the keeper, Rohrmans. It's been a challenging non-conference schedule for the Royals. They're on the road at South Carolina, who was receiving votes at the time they played the Gamecocks. They lost to number 19 Virginia Tech. Lost 4-2 at number 8 Clemson, and are down 3-0 here tonight to the 10th-ranked Blue Devils. But a game that was 0-0 through the first half. Blue Devils didn't score until 42 minutes to go in this second half. Not quite 3 full minutes into this second period. Duke then scored the second goal with about 28 minutes to go and added a third in the second half as well to make it 3-0. An own goal got it started. Then a goal from Thomas made it 2-0. Bjornsson made it 3-0. And now Duke looking for more perhaps, but it is flared away nicely. Throw in coming for Duke. Masalis will take the honor. In for Pleasance, works it right back for Witter, who transferred from Wingate, also a member of the South Atlantic Conference, the league that was home to Queens for so many years at the Division II level. Witter played in 55 career matches for the Bulldogs with 54 starts. Second team all-conference in 2022. Had 4 goals and 7 assists. And played over 4,600 career minutes for the Bulldogs. Playing his graduate season here at Duke. Kerr on ahead for Bjornsson, and that one right off the body of the Royal. Pleasance with a big swing. It was off of Zachariah, and the Blue Devils corner the possession again. Hot. All the way back to Kabusu. Duke in no real hurry here with just over 20 minutes left, and no reason to be if you're the Blue Devils. Just trying to get out of here, checking the box, scored enough. Now trying to make sure you're healthy and you're ready to go for more ACC action this weekend. Throw in for Duke. Blue Devils want to go quickly. Kabusu will come over and take it. In for a Cito and a foul against Ibrahim. Cito through traffic, plays one ahead. Nice move there by Brando. Gets away from a couple of defenders. Lost the possession. Queens gets it back. Here's Eiding. Brando again, marked by Pleasance. Turns away from Pleasance and now dumps it ahead. A good play that time by Pompayan. Staying with it. Keener looking, and into the box. Acito flicks it back to the keeper, and then Spiel just gets it out of danger. That was a dangerous area for the Blue Devils to have the ball, but no panic by the Duke defense. Good play all the way around. And Blue Devils thus far defensively kind of pitching a perfect game. No shots on goal. And a stoppage here with just under 18 minutes to go. And I think we're going to get a review perhaps.
The previous action is under video
Here we are.
review.
So we're going to get a review. As they take a look, we'll step aside. Back with the verdict in a moment. So the review is over. We play on here at Koskinen Stadium. Still a 3-0 advantage for the Blue Devils. We approach the final 17.5 minutes of this one. Acito gives it a moment before rolling one out toward the middle. Oh, nice play by Kerr to get past the defender. Kerr, off the noggin of Mirich, and a corner kick coming for the Blue Devils. Their 6th of the match. It'll be Keenan Hott who has the honor. Or is it Masalas? It'll be Masalas.
Taking the corner kick for the Blue
who trots
Devils
over.
Is number 12, Ruben Masalas.
Masalas ready. Left-footed strike for Masalas. And Rohrman comes out of there with it. Rohrman's a nice play. Halts any further action. Waits for everyone to get set before putting it in play again. And a foul against the Blue Devils. Duke trying to win that 50-50 ball via the header. Kind of on the fringe of distance here for Queens to see if they want to really get something on target. Just looking for some kind of momentum. They don't have a shot yet tonight. Into the box, headed on frame. Oh, and a sprawling stop by Spiel at the post, was just able to corral that one. Good ball in there by Idinch, and Spiel fortunate to be able to stop that one. It is the first shot of the night for Queens. It also goes as a shot on goal, so the Blue Devils now out shooting the Royals 17-1 overall and a 7-1 Duke edge in terms of shots on goal. 6 corners for the Blue Devils, 1 offside caught against Queens tonight. Under 15 minutes here tonight at Koskinen Stadium, and the first ever meeting between these two schools. Acito surveys, moves ahead. Kabusu played all minutes of the contest tonight. The rookie has done a nice job out of Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts. Turned over. Masalis has also gone the distance for Duke tonight. So has Bjornsson for a large swath of the contest. Not every moment for Bjornsson, but he's played a lot. Also has a goal tonight. His team leading 11th of the year. That made it a 3-0 Duke league, which is the current score. That might be the end of the night for a lot of these Blue Devils. Ton of subs. Jose Ortega is in.
Entering the game.
Arbib is in for Duke.
Number 7, Felix Barajas.
Barajas back
13, in. Jose Ortega.
Mentioned Ortega in.
Number 15,
Jack Zuge is back in.
Number 18, Julius
Suber returning.
Number 19,
Sintayo Clements is into the contest.
Nate Mulvaney.
Nate Mulvaney
and, number 31,
and Sol Arbib are the subs for the Blue Devils. Clock stops, 13:38 to go. And a sub for Queens, it'll be Caden Witt, who will check in now. And Witt
entering the game
in for Cade Bender.
Number 18, Caden Witt.
So we're back to action after the subs. Arbib goes down, holds his ankle. Fans wanted a handball call. They wanted to foul, didn't get either one. Clements, who played in 3 games a year ago, played significant minutes against Howard last week for the Blue Devils. Comes to the middle now, and Zuge, the Michigan State transfer, played in 44 matches for the Spartans with 40 starts over 3 seasons. Good closing speed there by Duke as Pambayan was making a bit of a push. Comes back to the middle, and Clements plays it ahead. Blue Devils come out of there with it. Zuge crosses one to the other side. Barajas, who had a shot for Duke in the first half that was on goal. Off of a Royal. Barajas keeps it. And possession for the Blue Devils. And a foul and a card against Queens. It'll go against Alvarez, his first card of the night.
A yellow card has been assessed to the Royals, number 12, Roberto Alvarez.
So now Duke, with just over a dozen minutes to go in this one, will have another opportunity for a flick on. See Duke getting into the position there. Suber, Clements may all be making a push. Arbib also there too. A strike in, headed wide. Clements got the header on it, but never really threatened Rohrmans. And Queens will get it back. Under 12 minutes to go in this one. Taken away. Arbib looking for Kerr. Can he get behind the defender? No. Good step through by Pambayan. And then the offside flag goes up as the Blue Devils trying to shake free Pleasance. Nice job by the referee to halt any extracurricular activities. Clemens gets it for the Blue Devils. Now for Suber this way. A game that was 0-0 through the first half. Blue Devils with an own goal to get the party started. Just over 2.5 minutes into the second half. As that one goes top shelf, and Kerr is on the board. His first of the season and a quartet of goals for Duke.
Fans, look up towards the press box. We've got miniature soccer balls flying your way.
Cameron Kerr with his first.
And Blue Devils goal scored by number 6, Cam Kerr. Assisted by number 13, Jose Ortega.
Ortega with the assist. It is the first career goal for Kerr, who's playing in his 59th career game today. And the Blue Devils lead 4-0 with 10 minutes to go. The own goal made it 1-0. Thomas with a goal made it 2-0. Olfor Bjornsson with his 11th of the year to make it 3-0, and now Kerr just a moment ago for the 4-0 Duke advantage. And the Blue Devils can start to salt this one away. 9.5 minutes to go. A bit of a miss hit there by the keeper, Rohrmans. And a stoppage in play. Arroyo is down as we tick down to the final 9 minutes of this one. And we'll get a stoppage in play as the athletic trainer has to come out to attend to Mirich, who is up. And they will not bring the athletic trainer all the way out. Say we're ready to go. All good. Back for Spiel. And just picks that one up with Ibrahim right there. Clements flicks one ahead. Ortega tried to get behind his defender, taken away. And Queens trying to build a little bit of an attack here. Still only one shot for the Royals tonight. It's been a class effort for the Blue Devils defensively. Here's Kerr, who just had his first goal a moment ago, leaving one ahead. Arbib through the box, nobody making a run to get home. It's played this way, looking for Suber. Subs ready to check in for Queens in a moment. Offside flag goes up. So the ball goes back to Queens. Cesar Mendoza back in. Joshua Petty will come in for the first time tonight. And it looks like Queens will also get Brock Graham into the contest. Petty played tennis and soccer in high school from Bear El, Maryland. Mom was a swimmer at Washington College. Brock Garmin into the game out of Charlotte. Played in 10 matches last year in his first start against College of Charleston. Played his high school soccer at Providence High School in the Queen City. Mendoza, as we mentioned, also checking in for Charlotte here, or for Queens. Ooh, heavy collision in the midfield. Everyone appears to be okay. 7 minutes to go. Blue Devils started a little too quickly there. the way back for Clements now. The senior from Seattle. Suber just dumps it on down. Ortega after it for the Blue Devils. Rohrmans punches it away. Ibrahim couldn't corral it, and a foul, and then a late push. It'll be Queens with possession as we tick under 6 minutes. All Blue Devils in the second half for the second straight midweek. Blue Devils have one more midweek game coming up next Tuesday against Longwood here at home. And then Duke closes down the ACC regular season against Notre Dame after going to Virginia Tech this weekend. Meanwhile, for Queens, they are back home to take on North Florida this weekend. And then we'll finish the year at VMI and at Florida Gulf Coast. And give Queens a lot of credit. They are not afraid of going to play any of these power conference schools. South Carolina, Clemson, Virginia Tech, Duke all on the schedule this year. VMI, a quality program in the mid-major ranks. Here's a blast. Oh, what a save by Rohrmans. Punching it away. A corner coming for Duke, but a tremendous save by the rookie, Matthias Rohrmans, who has faced a lot. 6 saves tonight, 3 goals allowed. The one was the own goal as Kerr with the corner inserted, and picking it up there was Rohrmans, but he was over the touchline, so another corner coming for Duke, their 8th of the match.
Taking the corner kick for the Blue Devils will be number 6, Cam Kerr.
Kerr again goes quick. Barajas draws a crowd, gets it right back for Kerr, who chips one through, turning. Oh, it's knocked away, and then it's ushered out. Was it a handball? It was. So it's back to Queens, under 4 minutes to go. Oliver Searis, the head coach of Queens in his 14th year, has done a great job and has really led this program, steadied it through this transition from Division II to Division I, and has done such a great job. Next win will be his 100th career victory as the head coach. But that will have to wait at least one more game, it would appear, with the Blue Devils leading by 4. Another great second half effort from Duke. Blue Devils have been tremendous defensively, just 1 shot allowed. And it was on goal to this juncture in the game. So nothing through the first half. Blue Devils 4 goals here in half number 2. Pressing for maybe a 5th goal in the final 2 minutes and change. Rohrmans gets rid of it. Kerr, a little fat on that one. Hits it on the Scandalaris Pavilion. Goal kick coming for Rohrmans. Oh, the offside flag is up for the Blue Devils.
Offside.
Thankfully there as a bit of a lull, and you see Spiel trying to hold his defense accountable, saying, hey, we can't have those missed assignments, especially as Duke gets into ACC play again this weekend against Virginia Tech. Less than 2 minutes to go. That one blasted into the shrubbery by Brando. Throw in here for Duke. Final 90 seconds from Durham. Suber this way. Gets it right back through a couple of defenders. Blue Devils scored their final goal against Howard with 6 seconds left last week. It'll be another corner here for Duke, their 9th of the match. Kerr will have the honor.
The Blue Devils will be number 6, Cam Kerr.
Kerr plays it. Far post, headed in! 5-0 Duke.
That's a Blue Devils
It's
goal!
the first of the night, second of the season for Arbib, and a 5-0 Duke lead.
Soccer balls flying your way.
Kerr with the assist, his 3rd of the year. And an exclamation point for the Blue Devils with just over a minute left.
That Blue Devils goal scored by number 31, Sol Arbib. Assisted by number 6, Cam Kerr.
And again, a second half to remember for the Blue Devils this evening. And they are 60 seconds away from their 3rd consecutive clean sheet. And you certainly feel, if you're the Blue Devils, the defense is firing on all cylinders now, heading back into league play coming up this weekend in Blacksburg against Virginia Tech. We'll see if the Blue Devils can continue to be in control of their destiny, looking for a result, trying to climb even closer toward the top of the ACC standings. Half a minute to go. Ibrahim gets it back out to the middle. Blue Devils having to defend tough for another 20 or so seconds. Arbib turns it away, and that just about will do it with 14 seconds to go. It comes for Suber.
9, 8.
Blue Devils making one final push here, but that will do it with 3 seconds to go, and that is it. A second half to remember again for Duke tonight. The 10th ranked Blue Devils